What's going on, everybody? Sports03 here, bringing you another Transformers goodie review. This is G1 Shockwave. Of course, it's the reissue slash knockoff, whatever. It looks pretty good from this point of view. Anyway, there you see the packaging. It looks nice and shiny and crispy new and minty fresh. Here's a look at the back. There's that nice box art we've all seen before. Quick read for you there on a tech spec. Go ahead and check that out if you want. Very cool. There's his specs right there. Of course, you got the decoder to cover that and see all his stats. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this guy out of his box and have a closer look. Okay, so inside the box we get a little bag of goodies. We get the decoder here. We get a rub sign, which is sticking to the decoder. So we get that. And we get the instruction booklet. And to my surprise, check this out. A whole giant sheet of Decepticon symbols. Now, what are you going to do with this whole giant Decepticon sticker here? Where does that go? But I thought that was kind of cool, so, you know, whatever. And, of course, you get the barrel. For some reason, they decided to put it in the styrofoam packaging instead of having it attached, you know, to display them. So, that's fine. No big deal. Clear plastic bits in there. Very nice. So, you've seen all this before here. It looks very nice. Man, I like me some G1 Shockwave. Very cool. So with this barrel here, all you want to do is just plug this right onto the end here and just kind of get it just right, and it should slide right on. There we go. And there you go. There you have Shockwave in gun mode. Check that out. Very nice. Nice rubber hose. Everything seems to be solid with that. It's not very loose. No cracks in the rubber. Everything looks nice as far as that goes. Back here you have his little sight. You can just pop that up and look through that. That seems to be functioning quite well. And then, of course, a little foam stuck in there, but no big deal. And you have a switch here, which you can switch back and forth. And I did put a battery in it, a little 9-volt, which goes right in this compartment right here. I don't know if I can get, there we go. So you can see the 9-volt in there. Got a little energizer going on. Just plug that right in there, just like so. And we'll put that back down. And he makes some very cool sounds. Check this out. Wow, that's loud. Oh my goodness. And then you switch the sound settings. And you can see the LEDs light up in the end too, which is really cool. Man, that's bright too. So I dig that. That's very awesome. Now, as you've already seen, if you want to display them in gun mode, just take these little feet here, which are die cast, by the way. So those are solid metal feet right there. You just spin those out, lock them into place, and he will stand. Now, mine seems to be a little wobbly. Now, I don't know if I've never owned the G1, so I don't know if they're all kind of wobbly like that, but it seems to stand quite well as long as you don't mess with it too much. So we're going to transform Shockwave real quick. So you take this barrel and you just set it off to the side. I really don't know what you're supposed to do with this except leave it in the box once you put them in robot mode. So the first thing you want to do, you already got the feet out because you had them displayed that way. So then the next thing you want to do, take this back chunk here, just kind of pull this loose and flip that up, pull the legs down just like that. Kind of wiggle them apart a little bit. And then what you want to do is very carefully slide these legs over, and this whole section here, these on each leg is all solid die cast as well. And this one here, get that over just like so, and there you have his legs. And then what you want to do, you can slide them down just for transformation purposes. You can take the arms, fold them down just like this, and give them a spin because he's like double jointed there in the elbow. Now, if you want, for this arm here, you can leave the hose like that, which works, or you can take it and spin it just like this and have the hose hanging up like this here, and then it shows the detail that you want to, you know, you want facing out when you have Shockwave in robot mode. And then just flip his antennas up just like this, and there you go. There's Shockwave, and he still fires. Man, I love that. And then mine, however, one leg locks into place and the other one wants to be a leaner. Like it wants to slide back in on itself, so that kind of stinks. So, for what it's worth, he still looks awesome, even if you can't get him to stand completely, you know, all the way up and it doesn't lock into place. But he does have some articulation there in the knees and both legs. So, and it's nice ratchet in there. Oh, and spring, you can see the spring in there. Very cool. Same with the arms. You can spin them a little bit. With this hose here impeding his movement, though, I don't recommend messing with it too much. But he does go up and down. He has some shoulder movement there as well. Same thing over here. A little bit of a spin up and down. Lots of ratchets going on. I really like that. And his fist does spin. Quick size comparison for you guys. Here is Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus next to Shockwave. And let's see if I can just go ahead and pull these legs down a little bit more and see if I can get him to stay. That way you get a better idea of just how tall he is. There you go. So there is G1 Shockwave with Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. Just a quick side note here. Right here on the battery cover, it reads Made in Korea. And then down in here on the side of his leg, I don't know if it's coming in so well, you can see where it reads 1983 Trademark Toy Co. So there you go. So there you have it, everybody. G1 Shockwave, the reissue slash knockoff. You know, for what it's worth, it seems to be a very solid toy. The only disappointing thing here is the one leg doesn't want to lock into place. I don't know if that's a major issue with all the original G1s or not, but this one does lock into place quite well. But it has all the die cast, everything seems to line up quite well. The electronics work good. The rubber hose is perfect. The springing gimmick in the head is fine. Everything seems to add up just perfect. So for what it's worth, you know, if you can get yourself one of these, I don't think you're going to notice any difference. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.